Hello and welcome to this webinar where I want to deepen myself in giving you understanding on how few things works to ease up your life. Let me introduce myself. I'm Mille Monferin. I've been working on my personal development and spiritual development for 28 years. I've been working with 4 major mentors: Deepak Chopra, Wayne Dyer, Eckhart Tolle, and last Bob Proctor. All this was giving me a very, very good background, who I am, how I work, and even getting much, much deeper in presence. Especially Eckhart Tolle is amazing on that. And with that deepening, I felt I need something to make it work in the normal world also. It's not just inside, but it has to be outside as well. And that is a learning I got really in depth with Bob Proctor, and where the teaching is a lot about how the mind is working, the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, how they interact, how the conscious mind is the thinking mind. We receive things through our 5 senses. But how we program it, how we digest it down and tell ourselves in our subconscious mind, that's key. That's something that we got when we were kids. So if you see results in your life that you're not happy with, if you see results that you don't feel is where you want to be, it's not always your fault. Absolutely not. You are conditioned that way. But the only thing that counts, that's right now. You can change that now. You don't need to wait. You don't need to think of that it's wrong from you. You are perfect as you are. But we're going to bring you to the next level, and that's really why I'm here to talk with you about. Because what you have, and many others have, it's that we go into a position where we can't go further. We stop there. We can't go around that barrier, and we just bounce back and always are the same. So you might not get the increase of money or your position that you want in a new job. You don't find your right partner. You go and wrong again. You want to do things in life that you don't manage to do. You want to have your dream house. You want to give your spouse, your kids, what you really would like that they are deserving. You perhaps feel that you can't get the degree that you really want. You perhaps don't fit in with those people. You perhaps don't have the health. Or you want to decrease weight. You want to get slimmer, stronger, healthier. All those things are possible. Listen to me. All those things are possible if you want it. And when I say want it, if you really want it, I tell you, that all is absolutely possible. And that is really the whole meaning why we're sitting here. There's a reason why you are here. It's not just by chance. All those things are happening. Through the law of attraction, you're pulled in here. I'm pulled in here. This has become my call in life. My call in life is, most of you know my amazing career. I've been working 34 years with 24 brands in the whole world. I've been traveling. I've done 16 international moves. I speak 6 languages. I've been everywhere with everybody. I've been there. I've enjoyed it. I've been living in amazing places. That's all right. But I got all this. I got so much in my life. I got a wonderful wife. I have my 2 lovely dogs that they're chilling over there. That's amazing. But I am here to give you back what I learned. What I learned with my spiritual teaching, with my personal development, and what I learned in business, meeting all those people from all over the world, all different cultures. In the end, what I realized so well, everybody's talking about, we are different from that country, or I've been looking at the opposite. What are we the same of? What are we made of same? We are all the same things, same beings. And that's from where I've been departing, when I've been working. And that's lovely. I want to just touch one thing that you understand. Everything around us, this table, feels solid, marble, wonderful. No, this is moving. This is not solid. This is not solid. All is moving. If you go down deep, it's more than 99% is just empty space and molecules that move, 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 move. All around us is moving. And what Tesla said, everything around us, including ourselves, is energy. And energy is in vibration. And vibration is sent out. We can take it from our mobile phones. That's one vibration. All around us is vibration. And take this one. When you stand in a queue in a shopping mall, you suddenly feel, what's going on? This guy is looking at me. Somebody's staring at you from the back. You can feel that. That's energy projected straight to you. And that is a lot of the basis how things are working. It's actually the law of vibration is the higher law than the law of frequency and attraction. So a lot of people talk about the law of attraction. Yeah, absolutely. But you need to understand the law of vibration first. You need to understand what energies are. Then, and more important, when you really got to understand how the mind, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind are really working and working together, how that moves into your body and gives you the results, that's when things are getting very interesting. I mean, very interesting. I've been in situations where I've been going straight into the wall, and then suddenly something happened in me. Change direction and just woof away to next level. And I've done that many times. I didn't really understand what it was. Now I understand it after studying it, after becoming aware of myself. And when we talk about awareness, there are two types of awareness that I want to share with you. One is what we call presence. And that presence space is to be without thoughts, in connection with ourselves, and get information from the energy vibrations around us. The other part of awareness, that's what I call awareness that is like from here and up, which is, what am I thinking of? What am I feeling? What am I projecting out? What is my self-image? How do I see myself? How do I see the world? So when we get to those concepts, that's when we can really start changing. And these two awarenesses are very important to you, for you to capture and to take you to a next level. And when I say next level, I'm not talking about some small steps. I'm talking about giant leaps. I'm talking about quantum leaps. And everybody's talking about quantum leaps. Wow, great expression. But I'm meaning it in the real wording. I mean it in the real change of yourself. And when we say change, many people get this, but I am what I am. I shouldn't change. Why should I? I'm not saying change in that you become another person, but that you become your real self. Your real self is the person that you really are. And I tell you, when you take away those that are called the clouds in front of the sun, that don't let the beautiful sunshine coming in, that is all those things that you actually don't want, but it's become a part of your ego, become a part of your personality. And that is, if you start taking few of those away, you start saying, oh my God, this is amazing. How you start radiating things, how things are starting happening, how you suddenly start attracting situations. Suddenly you meet people that you thought, where did they come from? And things are starting to move in a total other way than you are used to. And to open up that, and if we start moving away the clouds, and that is not what I said, changing a personality to erase you. No, it is to open up that your real yourself, the lovely self that you are, can really be projected out, that you really become yourself, you really become one with everything, you become a flow. This flow, I'll tell you, oh gosh, this is the most beautiful thing in life. I have had so many negative thoughts going on in my mind. I try to keep them for myself, not even sharing them with people, and I try to shine up in a way, but down there were being so many negative thoughts, because I'm coming from a immigrant family that came to Sweden in 1964. I was born 66, and my parents didn't really give me that ground of understanding how life is, how I wanted to learn. So I had to learn by doing opposite all the time. So I went into school, I was short, fat, long hair, bullied, welcomed in school every morning with people spitting me or hitting me. Yeah, but that is something that I'm really grateful for. Because I learned something, because one day was really the key day of my life. When I just inside felt there was this big guy sitting on me, hitting me. The teacher just passed by and said, she didn't see anything. And I'm laying there and said, now is enough. Enough is enough. And there happened something. I made a decision. That difference between decision and decision, and that's something I really will go deeper with for going forward with you, because decision is key. We should learn this in school. We don't learn this in school. There's so many things that we don't get taught in school at all, which are crucial for us to be a functional being, be a successful being with ourselves, being successful in the world, against people, in our career, everything. But the people don't teach us that. It feels like this is supposed to be secret, and then only a few percent, this 1 to 3% of the world should know. No, I want everybody to know this. So basically what happened is I made a decision, and that decision was so firm in me. And when that happened, then all doubts, all worries, all fear, all anxiety, or what will happen, I just got a force that was like coming from I don't know where. I pulled this guy that's like 1.5 times bigger than me, just throw him over the wall. I stood up. I didn't hit anybody. I just looked at everybody. This is enough, I told them. From that on, nobody touched me. And later, it took me many years, I started thinking, what happened there? It happened again once later. I'll tell you about that, from what I call the 0 to $500,000. I was on my way to become bankrupt. We had roughly 4 to 5 weeks left of money to pay the bills. We were living in Switzerland. Switzerland is not cheap. And I got the same thing there when I decided one evening with my wife. Oh, we got very drunk, by the way, with limoncello, and my wife came up there. Hey, let's move to LA. And I was like, yeah, let's do that. Next morning I was so decided inside. And I recognized that energy when it just aligned. A silence inside, and just, feels right. I will teach you how you find those moments, how you can find that, how you pull that out of yourself and know, this is it. This is what I need to do. This is what I want to do. Basically what I did, I jumped on a plane, didn't have any appointments. I didn't know people in LA. So I flew there, and I've been always working with jeans and fashion. So I went there, knocked the door, said, hey, I'm in visit. I'm here 2 days. Let's have a cup of coffee. I was so determined to get a job that I got 3 jobs. 3 amazing jobs. Great people, great brands, great money. So for me, it was like difficult to decide. So really what happened, from being on my way to be bankrupt, in 6 weeks, I had a salary of $500,000. And it's not about what I did. It's about what you can do when you align yourself, when you align your thinking, when you align your feelings, when you align your picture of yourself, when you align how you look at the world, when you decide those clouds are not going to be there anymore. I'm going to be stronger. I'm going to be much more myself. I'm going to vibrate positivity. And when you start moving those things, it's incredible what things happens. So what I want to teach you is really how the thinking mind is the conscious mind. The conscious mind is the part of the mind which receives all the information from reading, from listening to YouTubes, checking out TikTok, news, all the feed we get. And that goes in there. And if we then create a feeling, whatever it is, if it's jealousy, happiness, depression, sadness, that goes then straight in. Whatever we expose the subconscious mind, it will accept. The conscious mind can reject. You can say yes, no, I think it's good, I think it's bad. I think it's good, I think it's bad. And then when you have decided, okay, it's good, boom. Bananas taste good. That's what you say to your subconscious. And you program that. The subconscious is something, and that's why I said, you don't need to worry what is not working. You don't need to worry what's not working with you at all. The only thing you need to be is aware of what you want to change. Because today is the only moment you have. Now. This moment, not future, not past. Now is the only moment you can do anything else. Yeah, you can think of what you want to do in the future. You should definitely project where you want to be in the future, how that should be. And so you start attracting that into your life. And I have amazing, simple techniques to do that. They are amazing. They're simple. Everybody can do it. I can do it. You can do it. And things start coming to you. You start changing. And with those techniques of radiating this out, you start changing your landscape of your life, what you have around you, how you're living, how you're seeing life. You even start changing how you evaluate things. So the conscious mind is the thinking mind. The subconscious mind is programmed from when you're born or from conception until 7 years of age. Varies a little bit on person to person. And that's where we get stored in. It's like you stop putting in information to the program system. Bananas are good. I don't like whatever. That's good, that's bad. Money is evil. That is great. Fairness, democracy, not whatever. All that comes in and gets stored. And there we come with a stored, or better say, programmed subconscious mind. We come into the world with a programmed subconscious mind, and that is the mind. Sorry for my dog is snoring. Yeah, oh, they look sweet. So you got into the world with a pre-programmed mind, and that is what you can't do so much about, or that's not the real proper answer. I tell you one step more. There are two ways of becoming aware. One, becoming totally aware of all your thoughts, feelings, being present on each moment and not let any outside impact you, but everything goes from inside out. You decide how you think, you decide how you feel, not outside things. You decide if you want to be peaceful. So that's a state of being present. Then you don't need to do anything else, honestly. Because then you have erased everything, all the clouds are gone. We know that in the world, at this moment, a lot is changing. We know that vibration is higher. We know that more and more people get conscious. Totally conscious, very few. I met a bunch of them, amazing. That radiation they have, just standing beside them is like, wow. what's going on. You get absorbed. It's almost like a magnet. You get drawn to them. So that is not what I'm going to work with you if you don't really want. I can work with that as well. But what I want is to increase that awareness of presence. But what is very, very important is the other part where you can change something. And that is by spaced repetition. That is by affirmations. And I will help you to find the right affirmations, help you to find which ones are the ones you need to change to elevate you to the next level. So going back to what I said, yes, you have the first 7 years you get programmed in your subconscious mind. Then what you can do is what I call the upgrade, not reprogram, because it is programmed. It is there, it will always be there, but you diminish that intensity. That vibration of that gets weaker and weaker, and other vibration that is higher takes over, and you decide what you put there. And that's the cool thing. I have always been working with design and product development and marketing, and I love that because you create something and you start designing yourself. You start designing yourself how you want to be, how you want to behave, how much happiness you want to have in life, how much money you want to have in life, what relationship you will have with people. You start designing that. I know it sounds really crazy, but it's damn true. I've seen so many doing that. I've seen myself changing dramatically. Some things takes longer, but a lot of things goes very, very, very fast. I've seen things that I thought I would never change in my life. I would never get rid of. I would always be me of that personality I was not so happy about. Poof, gone. So it's not a reprogram, it's an upgrade. It's like when you have your new cell phone, you get a new upgrade, a new iOS 15. That wasn't so nice, but perhaps 16 would be better. Then you get a total new interface, looks amazing. So all what you see on the phone looks amazing, works better, smoother. And that's really like a person. You upgrade, you start feeling better, you work better, you're smoother, and suddenly you look better as well. You get attractive. You get juicy. Everybody wants to be with you. It's crazy. It's totally crazy. So, we talked about the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, and how when you think of attitude is so important. The attitude of who we are. The attitude means not only the outer attitude, what you look like, how you move, what you have around you as your nice accessories that people start judging you to a certain level or whatever box you are in. No, I'm talking about inner attitude. Attitude is the composite of thoughts, feelings, and actions. Thoughts, feelings, and actions. I'm working so much on that because we are the product of the thoughts. Believe it or not, we are the product of our own thoughts. If we think something negative will happen, it happens. If we start giving positive energy to something, that happens. I can just take an example from this morning. I'm selling a plot of land because I decided, we didn't feel it, me and my wife, about building the house there. We felt, no, that's wrong, and long story. Cut it super short. So we were sending not positive, just neutral, almost negative energy to that project. Yesterday I decided, no, I want to keep it. I love that place. We're going to even buy the ground beside, because then we have a lovely space around us. Since we did that, we've been out in the market 4 months. I couldn't sell that damn plot. That ground now has increased in value, and we have people bidding on it, and it went up 45% since yesterday till today. What happened? I send out, and my wife, super positive energy to this. We receive super positive energy. Other people feel it. Those people that have been there and looking at this suddenly want to put in their higher bids. Nobody put any bids for 4 months. So, and that is how everything works. You know those mornings, you wake up in the bed, ding, 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 or whatever your alarm clock is saying. And you get that first feeling. That first feeling is so important. That will say how your whole day will develop. And that feeling is what you send out. You know those mornings when you go up, you bump into something. Oh, your eyeglasses fall into the ground. Okay. Next thing, you get some coffee on your shirt, change shirt. Oh, you missed the metro, bus, or whatever. You're late to the meeting. That meeting had a really bad one. You didn't manage to get the results, so you didn't get through with your message. Nobody was listening to you. The whole day goes in that arc of the same energy vibration. You will hear me talk about energy a lot and the vibration, because that's what everything is about. That's what the whole life is about. And if you start understanding this, wow, I tell you, wow, your life will change in a way that it gets beautiful, fantastic, amazing. You can do it. I could do it. Bob Proctor could do it. He was nothing. He failed in everything. My other friend Kim, she was a nurse, was failing in everything as well. Relationships, everything. All those people, myself, other friends around me, have changed. You can do that, and I know you can. There's a simple system. Everybody can do that. It's not too intellectual. It's just doing exactly what I want. And I know it works. If you trust me, you can do it. I want you to change. I want you to get things in life that you really want, that you deserve. You're born to be rich. You're born to be rich inside, outside. We ourselves put up those fucking clouds around us. We create our misery. That's not all right. That's not all right. You deserve more, better. I love this thing I'm teaching people. God, I'm so happy I'm doing this. I'm still doing my jeans. I'm going to continue with that until I can't walk. I'm going to die with my jeans on, like Andy Warhol said. Normal, everybody that does those things that I do talks about beautiful quotes. I'm talking about Warhol and jeans. I don't care. That's my life. That's who I am, and I love that. You should love yourself as well. Be happy of who you are, what you're doing. If you're a taxi driver, be the best taxi driver that exists there. Be the nicest guy, most honest, most correct, giving back to people. And always give something back to everybody. Every occasion you see somebody, if it's just a smile, if it's just, hello, how are you? Give something to everybody. Because that's beautiful. When we start all doing that, and we're receiving it also all the time, and that's when the whole world starts changing. We vibrate higher. Energy again. Yeah, we're there back again. So, what I want you to understand is the principles of how you work. No, how your mind works. Because you are great. Your mind messes it up. You're great. Your mind messes it up. It's not your fault. All is okay. But remember one thing. Everything you have. I know this is difficult to take. It took me a while to accept this thing. But that is the truth of the truths. Everything you have in your life now, you have produced it. Everything I have in my life, I produced it with my thoughts until today. Everything in the world, if it's this candlelight, which I think is lovely, is created twice. Everything is created twice. Once in the mind of somebody. Second time in the physical world. Here it is. Same with every idea. Steve Jobs with the iPhone. First in the mind. Then it comes to the physical world. And that's with everything. And what is that? That's a thought. That thought created a feeling. That feeling vibrated out. Send out that energy. And that energy came back. And in the end, Steve stayed with that vision. Send out again, new, improved, better. Suddenly, the iPhone was there. Suddenly, the iPad was there. And that is a process. And it's not only dedicated to amazing people like Tesla, Steve Jobs, name them. It's dedicated to you as well. You have it. You can have it. But one of the most important things is that you want it. When you want it, when you really want it, you start sending out this desire. And I have a lovely process I have worked on, and that is a total other way of working with goals, because you have this want, then you have starting with your desire, and that is creating your goals. And how to make goals in a total new way, which makes you develop as a person, which makes you grow, stretches you. Stretching, we all know, after a workout, yeah, a little bit of pain, but feels good. When you've done it afterwards, wow, nice. And that nice, I want you to taste with everything that you decide on your goals. You can get to those goals. You can get to whatever you want. And I mean whatever you want. If you want to double your income, we can do that. I'll tell you one thing. When you work with me and start looking, say 3 months ahead, 6 months ahead, and when you start looking back, you almost need a binocular to look back and say, woo! Wow, look at that person. Oh crap, that was me before. That's where you can be if you want. I only work with people that really want. People that decide that they want. People that really want to do something. I don't ask for miracles. I don't only work with CEOs and presidents. That happens as well. But I work with anybody that has a desire. Anybody that wants to become a better person, anybody that wants to do something better, anybody that wants to find the right person to live with, anybody that really wants to have a better situation in life, anybody that wants to increase their salary, have a better situation, have a better lifestyle, go to that vacation that they've really been dreaming of, giving the wife or the husband that gift that they're really worth because they're amazing people, giving the kids exactly the education or the clothing or the possibilities to travel and learn something, or you travel to the places where you always been dreaming of, or going to somewhere where you can learn something that's amazing. All that you can do. You just need to decide. Decide now that you want that. I did. I spent so much money, more than a year's salary, the last 2 years, just to develop myself. Because I realized that is the whole thing of life. If you do something to yourself, you feel good. You raise to another level. You vibrate something different. You attract all of those beautiful things to you. So, very, very simple. I think if you feel this, you can only feel it in here. Exactly here. You get that positive feeling. Wow, this resonates with me. I am that person. I would like to do it. I would like to take next step. I really want to go to next level. If you're that person, and I know many of you are, because today it's so much easier to change. We have another vibration on the world. That is why we are sitting here in front of each other. I want to help you. If you want, jump on a call here, book up a time, and we have half an hour free session, and I will see where you are. That costs nothing, it's all for free, you don't commit to anything, but I want to see you. And even if I just give you a small seed of something I'm planting in your heart, in your soul, in your mind, in your subconscious mind, then I'm happy. I'm here to give. That's my purpose, that's my call in this life, and I'm so happy I'm sitting here in front of you. So do one thing that you will never regret, and you will be so extremely happy when you feel that you're doing this step. Take the step, click and book up a call. Look forward to that. I seriously look forward to talk to you. Take the opportunity to take next step. It's on time. It's on time. You want it. I want it. Let's join up. Thank you. This is Mille Monferin. See you soon over Zoom.